Okay, so I'm working on a Ariens ST 622 weed whacker machine. I think my issue, like I was having some problems with it not running very well. My issue was that this piece here, it fell out, and I accidentally had this part here in between those two, and it has to be on the outside edge. And so then when you put the spring on, it catches there. Also, just if you're ever taking the carb off, make it really easy. I don't know that you even have to take the exhaust off there, but if you pull these two bolts here, the carb kind of slides back a little bit. I don't know if you can see that or not. And then once it comes back a little bit, then you can pull those two nuts off there, because the one hits right here against that edge. And then once those are off, then you can just remove that wire there, the fuel line there, and that air intake there, and it really will come right on out. And then once this piece is off as well, then you can actually access those two bolts really easily to get them off if you need to. So, like I said, I think that was my issue. I'll update you here in a minute to see if that was the case, because it was running really rough and wouldn't accelerate at all unless I actually was able to come back in here and manually push on this right here with the screwdriver. Okay, so as you can see, I got that spring back in there now, and it does have some tension to it. But when it was in between these two, it wasn't able to go very far forward, which I think was my issue. It's still loose here. That way I can access these bolts really easily. Just screw them down in without having to do a whole lot. And we'll start it up here in just a minute. Okay. The other nice part about taking it off right here is all it takes is a screwdriver, and you can just kind of tighten it back up. And then for the other one, you just go back up under the wheel here, and you'll feel it. Kind of bring your hand up in there and you get it. And then you can screw that one in too. You have to even take the wheel off, which is, I think, super handy. Alright. So again, haven't put the exhaust back on yet. You can hear it's definitely running a lot better. So I hope you found this video helpful.